Good evening, Guardians. My name is Lord Sarsax. I want to make this video short and sweet, so let's get started. The reset brought us some intriguing dialogue between Osiris and Crow. We know that Crow was worried about the predictions he saw from the Vex engine concerning the death of Zavala, which in turn led him to protect Zavala from the shadows. This week, we continue that narrative with a Battlegrounds mission and cutscene. I'm not going to show it here because it's cool and something that everyone should see, so you should log in and check it out and see what's really going on. But it does progress Crow's being a Guardian, and Zavala still unaware of that fact. So far, the season has been one event after another, with every week bringing us some progression towards the story. We can see that there's definitely a shift between last season and previous ones, where they really wanted to trickle in the content, really trying to extend everything, and this season's just been crazy all throughout. There's also additional dialogue with Lord Saladin pertaining to Zavala's passive attitude towards Keitel, and how Saladin believes that we should be fighting back instead of sitting back. It's kind of interesting to see the difference between those two, showing their heads right now and really rearing it out. We also got some new dialogue in the Presage mission, whatever you want to call it. This time, coming from the decrypted logs of the Glykon. We finally get to hear the voice of the unknown Guardian and his account of what happened on the ship. And it's pretty scary. Like, he's actually kind of scared of what had really happened and what was going on. Like, what was Callus really doing? This leads us to a bunch of unknowns, like what is affecting the Scorn in reality, why the Guardian was there, and if Callus is truly dead. We know that Keitel believes he isn't, but from the account of the unknown Guardian in the Glykon, it looks like he really is. But I'm wondering if it's some middle ground where he's kind of like Toland. He's not dead, but he's still here. And or he is dead and he's still here. Like a bunch of confusing things. But that's all I have for you today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on what you believe will happen with the Glykon. I want to know what you believe the story will tell in the future. If whatever the entity is that appeared on the Glykon is some malevolent being, or another form of communication from the darkness in an alternative form. Similar to what we saw with the Fallen and the Darkness, where the Darkness didn't really like what the Fallen were doing on Europa. Do you think that's kind of happening now with the Cabal and the Glykon? I'm curious. As always, I'll be with you in the shadows.
Another entry transmitting. I didn't think it was true. All that talk about the darkness. But it saw him. Something in there stared right back into Callus's hungry eyes. Then Aldrin's rotted tyke started shrieking, and I knew I shouldn't have come here.